Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, with a beautiful audience. Feel free to come join us. If you like inside, visit Knoxville. But if you can't be here with us, know it is streaming live right there on all of the socials, as well as our YouTube channel, where you can watch it back later at your convenience as well. So we have two acts for you here today on the show. Visiting with us from Houston, Texas today, Mark Winters is here and will be up the second half of the show. To get things started, I really don't know much about him at all, so we're all going to get to know him just a little bit better here in just a minute. From right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, give a welcome to Afriend, to the Blue Plate Special.
Alone. Morning, I'm like the evening, both of us cold and so far, far removed. Some animals just aren't meant for keeping. Leave them alone, you won't know what to do. Alone. Alone. Samson had Delilah. I've got house spiders. They really light up the room when it's dim. There's quite a bit of reason to give up, but the moonlight keeps shining, and God alone says when alone. Alone. Woke up. When I woke up this morning, I was wondering why there were bugs on the floor. Then I heard the rain falling, and I saw the light beneath the door. Somehow I made 11 drawings. I used the encyclopedia. They're all different kinds of animals, one for each of the disciples. When I'm praying, then I'm learning what to follow from what to run. When I'm praying, then I'm learning what to follow from what to run. Thanks.
Well, it's Afriend with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Now that's his moniker, of course, but you can call him Adam if you want to shake and howdy. You don't have to call him my friend if you don't want him to, you know. But let's get to know Adam a little better. So, did you grow up here in Knoxville?
I grew up in the Dayton area of Ohio.
In Dayton, Ohio. And how long have you been here?
10 years.
10 years now. So, was your family musical?
Nah, I grew up in a medical family, hospital workers.
Okay. So, you know, I do know a few people in the medical business that have a artistic side to them, but usually that's a pretty stressful job there to grow up in. So how did your family in the medical business feel about you becoming a musician?
Oh, they love it. They're proud. They're tickled. My sister's a great singer too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's more music in the family. Mm-hmm. How old were you when you started making music yourself?
Oh, that's a good question. Singing along all the time, but probably 18 when I started trying to write songs.
Okay. And did you take part in the Tennessee Songwriters Week? Is that what the picture was
Yes, ma'am.
there?
Yeah.
All right. So was that a learning experience for you there?
Yeah.
So you got to meet a lot of other songwriters doing that experience. Have you tried the the co-writing thing yet? Have you tried writing with another writer?
Haven't had the opportunity yet.
Well, you got to find the right chemistry, I think, for the right person there. He is very new at this, and there's not even a social media page out there or anything for you to keep up with him yet. Hopefully that's coming on down the road here soon. Have you ever recorded?
Yeah, I try to post them all, sort of like a journal. I record them, yeah.
So where do you post them?
They're on the platforms under Afriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just search them out there then. And you certainly have the opportunity to shake and howdy with him afterwards and just thank him for being here today and sharing his music with us. It is Afriend on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Worry to doubt. Today I gave water to the lizard. It snowed a little, it was mighty cold, but it was not a blizzard. What are you so worried about? Got so much worry that it's turning into doubt. I got invited by my friends to go work out at the gym, and so I went and enjoyed it. What are you so worried about? Got so much worry that it's turning into doubt. I bought an armful of VHS to add to the stack in case Cameron ever comes back. What are you so worried about? Got so much worry that it's turning into doubt. Shoulders. Couldn't find my favorite shirt, my hair sticking up in the back like a rooster. Everything was covered in rain, but the brakes worked well when we landed the plane, so I'm sorry for complaining. Got 2 weeks left till we leave for a while. Better get organized, better clean up that pile of clothing. Got bottles of water ready to go. Don't care if they're cold, only want the miracle of hydration. You make our shoulders strong enough to take the weight that you've called us to bear. Oh, our burdens you share. And make straight our path, don't let us stray away. We ask you, oh Lord, all our days, may we walk in your light. Easy to forget. Happens once a day. I trip over my house slippers. Either I don't pay attention or I just fall. Even when I listen, sometimes I miss the whisper of the ones that are in need and in pain from their withdrawal. There's a plastic mask of the famous painter Dali. I wonder why I even keep it in my home. Guess it's kind of funny, and sometimes I think I need it. Catches me by surprise and reminds me I'm not alone. All the picture frames are facing towards the wall now. Can't seem to stand the sight of all the art. Prefer the unprepared, unpracticed, and unplanned for. Way that the other side helps my broken heart. There's a big piece missing from the painting called Desolation. There's a rabbit fur draped over it to hide the conduit. The alarm clock's red LED lights tell me the time when I keep so distracted. It's easy to forget. It's easy to forget. It's easy to forget. Open the cage. cage, but the bird won't leave. It only waits, raises its wings. But we're not birds, we're not statues, we're people, and we need each other every turn we take. Might get lonesome when you're only thinking. It's hard to face it, 'cause it's emblazoned with bronze and gold and all the stories that we've been told. And the shadows breaking through the curtain, and it's only hanging there to keep the room from getting cold. Freedom, help us all, Lord, to find a Bible study. Help us all to find our need. Help us to lay our troubles down before you. Help us to know that we're weak, and in our weakness you are made strong, in our dependence there you are. Leopard frog. I keep metal bowl at the corner of my home to catch the rain, and I don't think much about it. It's a habit, try to waste less. And it's October, it's still warm. It might cool down after this most recent storm. Forgot to tell you, I saw a frog, a leopard frog, in the metal bowl. Painted windows. I painted my windows to keep the inside in, and I covered my armchair with an army green blanket. My couch is relatively uncomfortable, but it sits the amount of folded up clothes and crumpled up clothes is neck and neck. My namesake didn't need them at first until he fell. But as for me though, Lord, I need them more than ever now. I need your help more than ever now. I need your help.
That's Afriend on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Again, y'all can find his music streaming out there on those music platforms, and certainly shake and howdy with him afterwards. And thank him for being here with us today on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves and from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It is home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. This Friday, R.B. Morris and his band will be with us on the Big Plate. You can find out more about that by visiting our calendar there on our website at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Modelo Especial, Corona Extra, and Visit Knoxville. So, y'all, we also have an event coming up on Sunday. It's a dual party, kind of a fun thing. It's Trailhead Beer Market's 10th anniversary. They are located down on Island Home Drive, just right there close to the river, and fun little community spot to gather, family-friendly spot. And we will be having, they're turning their birthday celebration into a benefit for WDVX. There's going to be 6 bands. It's going to go on all day long. Evie Andrus is going to start the show with a big old bluegrass jam. And let's see, we've got John Whitlock and his band performing. Daniel Kimbrough and Mike Seal will be performing as California Sober. Megaweed, which is basically the Black Lilies without Cruz. it's I think Sam Quinn's leading this bunch here. And there's going to be Texas Tony and the Tornadoes will be there, and a polka band. So, you know, what kind of party happens without a polka band? So we're going to have a big old time. This Saturday, we invite everybody to come out and have fun and join us. It'll be fun. You can find more information about that at WDVX.com. So as we roll along with today's show, he comes to us from Sugar Land, Texas. You all give a great big welcome to Mark Winters to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you, Red. Thank you, WDVX. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys having me tonight. I'm all about the positive, nerdy vibes. And this first song I'm going to share with you, called Signal, is like we're our own little radio stations. And I choose to project a positive message out with my music, and hopefully you feel that today. And if you do, I've done my job. Waves washing out from me, sending round my energy. Sometimes bright and shimmering, sometimes dark and stifling. Crashing into the walls and floors, seeping into your minds and more. Should I keep spewing random feelings? No, I should focus my mind on healing. Taking it in and putting it out, I should clear up any lingering doubts. I'm gonna dial in that signal and make it a dream, make it my positive scream. Dial in that signal and make it dream, make it my positive scream. Changing my mind to create a layer. Intensity's fine if your heart is there. Radiating the thoughts you want the most is a powerful, purposeful piece of prose. Reading the vibes back from within, I can tell if what I'm putting out should get back in. Not by accident should I send the negative. Bring out the best and share that narrative. I'm taking it in and putting it out. I should clear up any lingering doubt. Dial in that signal and make it a dream, make it my positive scream. Dial in that signal and make it a dream, make it my positive scream. Do you feel the vibes from those around you? Are you catching the meaning in your mind? Is it helping you live and smile? Or do you need to turn that dial? Dial in that signal and make it a dream, make it my positive scream. Dial in that signal and make it a dream, make it my positive scream. So this next little tune I'm going to share with you is a juxtaposition of philosophy and science. It's where a lot of my songs come from. I have an undergraduate degree in aerospace engineering. But I took a right turn at Albuquerque and took a more artistic career about 3 years into my engineering. And that helps me write kind of with both sides of my brain. The song is about breaking through boundaries in your life. It's also about computational fluid dynamics and how particles enter the boundary layer of objects in physics. But you can see me after the show for that, and I'll tell you more about the math and science of that. For now, enjoy Boundary Layer. Pushing at the supersonic speed, I can see what I need. I'm soaring faster and higher, breaking through, I believe in me. We find our limits when we're young, slowing down before we've begun. They tell me I'm too small to play and that I don't look like them at all. Where can I find the strength in me to break my boundaries and make me see? Pushing at the supersonic speed, I can see what I need. I'm soaring faster and higher, breaking through, I believe in me. Here we go now. Get a job and find a life. Listen to everyone's advice. They tell me I'm too old to change and that I need to rearrange my mind. Where can I find the strength in me to break my boundaries and make me see? Pushing at the supersonic speed, I can see what I need. I'm soaring faster and higher, breaking through, I believe in me. Here we go. Bring some love along the way, keep my humble mind at play. Boundary layers are just a test, they give the strength to be my best. Bring my circle up with me, feel the love and loyalty. Boundary layers are just a test, they give the strength to be my best. Pushing at the supersonic speed, I can see what I need. I'm soaring faster and higher, breaking through, I believe in me. Yeah, pushing at the supersonic speed, I can see what I need. I'm soaring faster and higher, breaking through, I believe in me.
It's Mark Winters with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Did you grow up there in the Houston area?
I was born in New Iberia Parish near New Orleans.
Okay.
I don't know any folks from New Orleans out there. Hello. But my dad was in the military, and so we ended up moving around quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Landed in North Texas, and that's where I grew up, really. Went to high school and college in Texas. And I call Texas home. Yeah.
Okay. So what about, you gave us a little insight there that you originally had a different career path, but how did your musical journey start? When were you a kid or were you an adult?
Yeah, my musical journey kind of started, my artistic journey started early in my life when I was 5. 4 boys in my family. Imagine 4 boys in my grandma's 1,800 square foot house in East Texas, running amok. And somehow she lured me into her sewing room and taught me to write poetry and to paint, which is an amazing journey for me. And we've been poetry pals my whole life. And so the lyrical side of my musical journey started really early. But the musical side didn't start until later in life. I wanted to do something musical, and I just hadn't done anything. And so in 2011, I picked up a guitar from a local guitar shop and learned to sing a song for my wife for our anniversary. That was sort of on the sly. She didn't know I was doing it. And then we went to our favorite Italian restaurant for our anniversary, and I said, I forgot something in my car. And I went back and got a guitar that she didn't even know I had. And I played a song for her in the middle of the restaurant, and it was amazing. And the personal, emotional connection I got delivering the song to her just hooked me on music. And that's when I started on the journey of really trying to develop my musical talents and share that with the world.
So a lot of people that are start out writing poetry usually end up using that poetry, putting it to music. Is that the way it works for you, or does the music come first and then the words? How does it work for you?
Yeah, I say early in my writing journey. I started writing original music in 2018, so I did covers and just taught myself music. I had a lot to learn. And then early on in my first set of songs I wrote, the lyrics all came much easier to me than the musical tapestry because I was still learning a lot about music. And so that's how my journey started. And then I played lead guitar too, and so everything was lyrics and a lead guitar hook. And that's kind of how it all came together for a while. And then as I started learning more about melody and co-writing with other people, the other side of my writing started coming out. And I've actually written 2 or 3 songs now, melody first, on purpose, to learn how to do that instead of starting with the lyrics.
So you do like co-writing?
I love co-writing. I attended a writing workshop with Andrea Stolpe, the first formal education I ever got in Austin 2 years ago. And part of the co-writing experience, or part of the camp retreat was co-writing every night. And it was a curated list of people that were there, and I had never done it. And all of a sudden, every night I did it 5 nights in a row. And I fell in love with the shared energy and emotion and all the newness of co-writing. And I've been on a tear ever since. I co-write with everybody. I love it. I'm going to have to co-write with Adam over here because he hasn't co-written with anybody yet, but love it.
All right. Well, what about recordings? Have you recorded your music?
I have. I've put 3 albums out. You can find those all on my website or on streaming platforms.
Okay. That gives you also, we always encourage a shaken howdy party after the show and just thank our performers for making some music for us. MarkWintersMusic.com is where you find more information. He's headed on to Ohio from here, and then Virginia, New York, Massachusetts? Is that right? Maine.
Yes, ma'am.
Massachusetts?
Both.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And New Hampshire as well. So, you can check that website for the complete tour schedule. And I'm out of the way. It's Mark Winters on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thank you guys so much. And you got me thinking about my journey, and now I'm going to play a song. It's about my grandmother, who I was mentioning taught me to write poetry and was my poetry pal for my whole life. I lost her 3 years ago, and it makes me sad thinking about it still because she was a very material part of my life. But about 6 months after I lost her, I started hearing her voice, and I'm not sure if y'all are spiritual people. I am, and I know it was her talking to me. And I wrote this song in her honor because I still hear her voice today helping and guiding me. It's called Your Voice. I hear your voice in the words I say and the laughter of my son. Your wisdom was freely shared and troubles could be undone. I hear you say, take a breath and feel the world. You'll find your way. The journey is beautiful, Your voice so clear, guiding me through the years, past whispers in my ears. Your wisdom is loud and clear, echoes in my life. I hear your voice so clear. It's like you're here, it's like you're here. You're here. I feel your hands as I knead the bread, as I hold my daughter tight, and the poetry you read was the recipe to life. I hear you say, don't make the lines too sharp, you'll miss your way and the beauty of this life. Your voice so clear, guiding me through the years, past whispers in my ears. Your wisdom is loud and clear, echoes in my life. I hear your voice so clear. It's like you're here, it's like you're here. Generations speaking across the times, generations finding a way to be part of life. Your voice so clear, guiding me through the years, past whispers in my ears. Your wisdom is loud and clear, echoes in my life. I hear your voice so clear. It's like you're here, it's like you're here. You're here. Yeah. That's for you, Miss Dean C. Winters. Thank you for being with me. Thank you guys for being with me today, too. So I'm doing a 62-day tour. As she mentioned, the Good Vibes Highway Tour. And I'm out staying in national forests and campgrounds, pulling my little trailer along. And my wife joins me a week out of every month, and it's pretty phenomenal when she comes out. And I wrote this song with her in Zion earlier this year when we were hiking in my spring tour. It's about staying in the rhythm with the people around you and not getting lost in the world and sort of taking your own way. Especially important when you're in a national forest that has bears. It's called All in the Rhythm. All in the rhythm, all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm of this life. Pine needles and blue skies, you're way up ahead. Gotta run to catch up with you and baby hold your hand. It's all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm of this life. Crickets singing a love song, perfumes in the air. Wanna stay in the moment, sometimes it's hard to be there. It's all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm of this life. Rain taps on my shoulders, drops dance on the ground. You I wanna get closer to and get lost in the sounds. It's all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm of this life. Whoa, all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm, all in the rhythm of this life. Thank you so much for that. I got a chance to write a song with my dad and with my son at the same time. Pretty amazing experience. Learned a ton about my relationship with my dad, his relationship with his dad, and my son's relationship with me, and my son's relationship with my dad. It was pretty fabulous. We wrote a song in the spirit of co-writing after my little educational journey. We wrote a song about nature versus nurture, and whether you're a product of your genes or the work and environment that you put in this life. And I'm not sure that we reached a conclusion, but we had a great debate about it, and we wrote this song. It's called Can I Rise? I've got a map in my blood, stories that I've never been told. Ancestors whisper through the wind in a language I don't know. My father's discipline in every stride, a silent strength, but not quite mine. My mother chases fleeting highs that mirrors gaze past me by. Am I the ground beneath my feet or the skies I've yet to meet? Can I be both lost and found in the echoes all around? Can I rise? Will my roots hold me down? Can I rise? Can I rise? Can I rise? Will my roots hold me down? Can I rise? Can I rise? Can I rise from this place? Will my wings be strong enough to sever these ties? Or will I get kept from the skies? I need to fly, need to fly. I've been searching for my place in between the lines they trace. Caught between who I wanna be and the faces I can't erase. Grandma painted the sky with words, a poet's soul I hope I deserve. Grandpa built with steady hands, engineer and artist, is that my plan? Am I the shadow or the flame? Can I be both without changing my name? Can I be both lost and found in the echoes all around? Can I rise? Will my roots hold me down? Can I rise? Can I rise? Can I rise? Will my roots hold me down? Can I rise? Can I rise? Can I rise from this place? Will my wings be strong enough to sever these ties? Or will I get kept from the skies? I need to fly, need to fly. In the mirror I see two sides, a child of earth, a seeker of the sky. Can't stand tall with open hands, holding on to where I've been. In the mirror I see two sides, a child of earth, a seeker of the sky. Can't stand tall with open hands, holding on to where I've been. Can I rise? Will my roots hold me down? Can I rise? Can I rise? Can I rise when my roots hold me down? Can I rise? Can I rise? Can I rise from this place? Will my wings be strong enough to sever these ties? Or will I get kept from the skies? I need to fly, need to fly.
This is Mark Winters with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So we've got time for one last tune, but before he does that, how about one more round of applause for Afriend here, the first half of the show.
Go, go.
Coming up tomorrow, Chris Barato will be here with us, along with March to August. And then on Friday, we'll be down at Barley's for the Big Plate with R.B. Morris and his band. Saturday, we're back here inside Visit Knoxville. Lowland Hum will be joining us for that performance. You can find out more about all of those performers by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. We always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers and thank them for being here with us today on the show. Again, markwintersmusic.com. And you can find his music streaming out there on music platforms. And, you know, like I said before, shake and howdy and thank them for being here with us. Will you leave us with a last tune here today?
I will do it. Thank you, Red, and thank you, WDVX, for having me at the Blue Plate Special. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I have my fresh sticker here from WDVX on my trusty red travel case. I'm going to share this last song with you. I wrote it in the spring of this year in a windstorm, experiencing the world pushing against me and my tour, and trying to find a way to keep my velocity up and moving. Perfume in the wind, brushing my face, takes me back to our first embrace, sharing our hearts, forgiving words, fighting hard just to keep you near, holding your hand in long summer storms, currents pushing our dreams past the dawn, secrets unwind on the plane ride home, laughs are up, feel the strain in my bones. Ride the highs, face the lows, winds they turn, they never slow. Keeping my velocity is harder than it seems. The wind is always pulling me to the edge of my sanity. I can overcome the currents. Your love is the fuel that I need for keeping my velocity. I'm keeping my velocity. Waypoints converge with a choice to stay. You pull me forward, lead the way. In quiet clouds when doubts arise, your touch, it clears my skies. Ride the highs, face the lows, winds they turn, they never slow. Keeping my velocity is harder than it seems. The wind is always pulling me to the edge of my sanity. I can overcome the currents. Your love is the fuel that I need for keeping my velocity. I'm keeping my velocity. I'm keeping my velocity. keeping my velocity is harder than it seems. The wind is always pulling me to the edge of my sanity. I can overcome the currents. Your love is the fuel that I need for keeping my velocity. I'm keeping my velocity. I'm keeping my velocity with you, girl. You're all I need. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And hopefully you felt the positive energy today coming your way. Thank you all again, and y'all have a great day.
That's Mark Winters on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.